Okay, so I know that this is supposed to say positive, but Sweden, I love your breathalyzer systems, because if you gotta pull somebody over and it does come up as positive, yet they also do kind of qualify, because they're trying to drive around, all sloshy and stuff. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/iamatotalpos, and if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more content like this in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe and turn on notifications. Also check out the playlist, because I am still surprised that there are these many of these videos and the content ain't going away anytime soon. Okay, dogga, let's go. Yeah, pepper spray a kid, that's gonna be absolutely fantastic and totally not get you labeled as a POS the second you do it. Does anybody have any context? Because I know some people try to put justifications as to why they do it, but seriously, pepper spraying a kid? Are you freaking kidding me? There's no way to justify that whatsoever. A 20-year-old German gas station worker shot and killed by an anti-masker. A 20-year-old student working as a gas station cashier was shot in the head and killed Saturday after refusing to sell beer to a man who refused to wear a face mask, German prosecutors said. The incident occurred around 7:45 p.m. local time in Idar Oberstein in western Germany. After the 49-year-old suspect put 2 six-packs of beer on the station's counter, the worker told the man he needed to wear a mask. The man refused and he left and returned to the store around 9:25 p.m. with one on. However, he removed the mask inside the store to argue with the cashier more. After the cashier told him to put the mask back on, the suspect allegedly shot him in the head. So I can imagine the first time he came around, he was most likely told to wear a mask the second he came in, because gas station stores aren't that big, and usually places that can see people coming in will be able to tell if the person's wearing a mask right then and there. So I'm gonna take a wild guess and say the suspect blatantly ignored the person telling him to wear a mask, wanted to see if he could finally get his transaction done with the beer, and then got upset when he wasn't getting his way, came back, and then for some reason he decided to wear the mask then, which honestly, if you had just done that in the first place, this whole thing wouldn't have happened. But no, for some reason this dude thought it was perfectly fine to shoot somebody in the head. Like, are you kidding me? He's just enforcing the policy that was mandated by the government. And it really does suck that people are getting violent over this. And it's gotten to the point where I'm actually anxious enough at work where I see people that wait until they come to the door to put the mask on, which honestly is perfectly fine. I don't know beforehand if they're going to just come in and get violent. Like, that, seriously. A man plows into the basement of a Gresham home, runs off with scissors. He's gotta be real careful though. Running with scissors, you can really hurt some people with that. If you like fall or something, or if you wind up losing grip, sometimes scissors can do a lot of damage. Look, good old graphics cards being hoarded to ever-living heck. Like, seriously. And I know for a fact he's not selling that for $888. I wouldn't be surprised if he sells them for, or tries selling them, at least for $3,000 each. Stuff like this is the reason I'm actually very much for all those, like, human verification tests that you have for online purchases. Either those little human verification tests or some kind of verification process for an account that you can only get on one account and one purchase per account at a time, that kind of thing. Bottom line, I'm not a fan of you if you're a scalper. If I play this enough, can I be an actor like Alec Baldwin? I honestly, when I first saw the whole story about what happened with the prop gun, I was kind of thinking, like, do they? I thought they put in After Effects for like all the weapons and stuff when it's firing. And if they did have live ammo on the set, I'm kind of wondering, like, you guys do know, like, the main thing is for weapon safety is always treat it as loaded. That's like that's the first thing you learn. Like, bottom line, it doesn't matter if you just drop the magazine or if you took all of the rounds out of like the revolver, you could still have one in the chamber. Then that's something that you always need to be aware of. Like, never point it at anybody. And bottom line, you do that at any type of range whatsoever, you will get booted. No debating on that. They have an absolute zero tolerance policy on that. The rule is now simple: get vaccinated or wear a mask until you do. The choice is yours. Or don't get vaccinated and still don't wear a mask. Even simpler. Yeah, you're gonna be all happy about trying to preach that until you get denied entrance into a building because you aren't able to prove that you are vaccinated. And I kind of feel like if they had that little system, maybe then a lot of things that were originally canceled could actually happen, because it's been a couple of years since I've been able to go to the Washington Auto Show, and I really wish I could go. Man 53, who led protests against Maryland lockdown while refusing to wear a mask, tests positive for the virus and says he won't help with contact tracing efforts. Yeah, imagine being part of the problem, getting the problem, and then wanting to make sure that the problem doesn't work towards going away. Do your brain cells have a paid vacation system, or is it just a no-call, no-show kind of day for them? Teen with a severe dairy allergy served a fatal dish despite alerting waitstaff to diet needs. Coroner says, yeah, but don't you know when you go to order, sometimes the waiters or people that are the staff, they think that they know your body more than you. I think just bottom line, if you work in the food business, you work with stuff that goes into other people's bodies. I do not believe you get to change what they want, because there's reasons like this that are the reason you're supposed to just do it like they ask. And I've worked in the food business before myself. I worked in both Costco and Papa John's. Neither of those times did anybody ever order anything and they thought, nah, let's do something different for you. I am male. I was SA'd by a female in school. I reported it. I was punished with threats of expulsion for making a joke out of women's hardships. The abuser was given a counselor and tissues. What's even worse is I know it probably wasn't said in a description of text, but I feel at some point they made some type of reference towards the phrase, oh, he probably enjoyed it too. And really, the kicker for how stupid this is that he almost got expelled because people thought he was joking. And that's just absolutely messed up. It shouldn't be ignored or say that somebody's joking just because the matchup of the people involved were a certain way. It is important that you go to this appointment. If you fail to go without a good reason, the decision maker of the Department of Work and Pensions is likely to refuse your claim. Well, here's the thing then, UK government. I might not know much how to run like a retirement or pension system myself, as I am just a United States dum-dum, but here's the thing, maybe don't schedule the appointment for the same day you send out this letter. Woken up by dogs barking madly, went out to check and found this in the horse's feed dishes. Rolled oats and mixed with rat poison. Horse is down, waiting for the vet, and police are notified. I'm pretty certain hell's got a special area just for the people that go out of their way just to harm animals for the sake of their own entertainment, because apparently their lives are so bad and so less filled with anything and just void of all fun whatsoever that they think that the only source of entertainment they can ever get is, oh look, an animal, how about I kill it? Dog for sale, need gone ASAP, $450. Female Labrador, cross Steffi, good guard dog, good with kids and other animals, really playful and loves affection. Reason for selling her is I don't need her anymore and getting a new puppy, and boy, you... See, what really is sucky that the dog doesn't even show any age or any discoloration on the fur or anything, so I wouldn't be surprised if the dog's not even any older than 4 or 5 years old. Like, imagine somebody getting rid of you as soon as you weren't a baby, and then getting another baby. Got autism? Studies have shown a link between cow's milk and autism. How is PETA still a thing? Like, I would have thought that they got shut down a couple of years ago, because some of their, some of their little stage events that they like doing are really extreme. Like, I can't show them on YouTube kind of extreme. Man dies after domestic abuse. Victim has a fatal heart attack 6 days after suffering a head injuries in the partner's attack. And the caption said that she was only sentenced to 16 months after all of this. I'm sorry, but I do believe normally if you murder somebody, you go away for a little bit longer, if I remember correctly, or is there some kind of special circumstance that they're saying that she is supposed to get the lenient sentence for? Parents let peds abuse son 8 for cash and then said deal with it when he got upset. Blank and partner Blank are said to have prostituted their 8-year-old son for cash and then told him to deal with it when the abuse left him traumatized. I really hope they got very upset in the courtroom and the judge just simply said, deal with it. YouTuber exposes sheriff who's done everything from embezzlement to attacking a cat with a baseball bat. Why? What is it with people and randomly attacking animals? They're not doing anything to you. It was the mugshot that made national headlines. A drunk driver smiling for the camera after crashing and killing a Sarasota woman. Thursday, there will be no smiles as she learned her fate. If anybody's able to tell me whether or not this is true, does smiling in the mugshot, and I can imagine the courtroom also, play a part in how long your sentence is? Because I can imagine if I was a judge and the person was smiling the entire time, I would kind of think, oh, I'm gonna get that smile off your face real quick. Watch out for this person who is making baseless and false judgments by calling me a ped and its child M, a child abuser and an R. I am not even close to promoting, supporting, or encouraging a ped. What I do support, encourage, and promote is advise marriage with young women who are 12 plus and has gone through a menstruation of puberty, and they are mentally prepared and ready for marriage with a Christian and a believing man. Well, hold on one second. No, we're gonna finish the story and then we'll come back to this, okay? Blank is an atheist who do not know and neither understand what ped is. He has got drunk and is high. This is why his brain does not work as it should. Wow, you're one to talk, that's for sure. Yeah, come on, man. Stop accusing me and saying that I support the thing that I'm actually just blatantly pointing out that I support. Just because your body starts to change around that age doesn't mean that the rest of your life is all set up to go at that point. Like, what the hell, man? I do believe if this dude has ever said the phrase, I need to drop my wife off at middle school, and she wasn't a teacher, you got a couple of people that have some questions for you, man. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe and turn on notifications. Also, check out another video or two. You know, you got some time to kill, maybe. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.